Apparently, Baylor men's basketball already has a transfer for next year's roster. It's because the player entered the portal in December. Who is it exactly? It is Cameron Carr from Tennessee. I'll go over what position he is, height, weight, classification stats, but I will say he was heralded out of high school. And I'll dive into that, and I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. He did say the following on Instagram. After a lot of prayer and discussion with my family, I have decided to leave University of Tennessee and pursue a fresh start. I have nothing but love for Coach Barnes, the Tennessee staff, and Vol Nation. I truly wish them the best going forward and am grateful for the opportunity they provided me. For my next step, I have enrolled as a student at Baylor University, and I am taking the proper steps to hopefully join the team, the basketball program as a walk-on for the remainder of the year, with the intent to becoming eligible to compete during the 2025-2026 season. He's a walk on because Baylor does not have enough scholarships right now, but he's willing to wait, and I give the guy credit for that, and he knows he's going to have a spot down the line. He does have a wingspan of 7'2", just to let y'all know. He did play at Link Academy in Missouri under current Baylor assistant coach Bill Armstrong, so they have that relationship once he entered the portal. It makes some sense there, and he's been out of the lineup for Tennessee since November 17th after going surgery on his left thumb. So he began practicing, but decided to enter the transfer portal instead of returning this season, allowing him to redshirt this year. So he will have 3 years of eligibility remaining. He's 6'5", 175 pounds or so, but you get the point. And he was very heralded at high school. He was unanimously considered a 4-star recruit and a top 3 prospect in the state of Missouri. According to Rivals, number 46 player in the country, including 8 among shooting guards. He was 54th in the On3 consensus rankings, as well as number 56 overall and 8th among shooting guards in the 247 sports composite rankings. And I'll go over the stats after I went over his high school stuff here. And he did attend Link Academy for the last 2 years, of high school. During his senior year, he helped them win the Geico National Championships and finish number 1 in both the ESPN and Max Preps national rankings. So in the semifinal game, he did score a team high 18 points on 6 for 10 shooting. In the semifinal win over Sunrise Christian Academy, and earlier in the season, earned a City of Palms Classic All-Tournament team status. He did take part in the Elite MBPA Top 100 camp in June 2022. So that's just naming some stuff right there and what he's done in the past. So now I will dive into the stats, but I will say it's small, but I would dare to say, though, he will be more productive at Baylor than he would be at Tennessee. So, in 4 games that he played this year, and in 10.3 minutes per game, he did average 4.8 points per game, 2 for 5 on 3, 7 for 9 on free throws, which is 77.8%, 62.5% from the floor on 8 attempts, 1.5 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game, 0.5 blocks per game, 1.3 fouls per game, point 3 turnovers per game. But his true freshman year, he played in 14 games, in 4.3 minutes per game to be exact. 1.6 points per game, zero point 0.6 rebounds per game, 0.5 assists per game, 1.1 blocks per game, 0.1 steals per game, 0.6 fouls per game, 0.3 turnovers per game. He did shoot 29.6% from the field on 27 attempts, 27.8% on threes on 18 attempts, made 2 out of 3 on free throws. That's his stats right there. And like I said, he's going to be more of a guy that's going to stick around longer than just a 1 year and then go to the pros. I think it's going to take a little bit more time. And it's not a bad thing for Baylor, honestly. And I know some people are going to say that's just some bad luck. Some of that one and done stuff is ridiculous. Well, look, who thought Jeremy Sohan was going to be a one and done? When he got to Baylor, he was not supposed to be a one and done. Same thing goes for Yves Missi, but both of those guys developed. And I know, like VJ Edgecombe, Keontae George, and Jacoby Walter were one and dones no matter what. Now, this is a guy that you could build around down the line. And it definitely adds a player at this position. And we'll see about Langston Love down the line here after this year. And Rob Wright potentially coming back. That would be helpful if he does. You have a guy at the point in Josh Ujuwuna. And I know there's like Omar Al-Jabala, which he's probably going to be more of a bench guy. Same thing goes for the backup big man. And it's the Croatia guy. Just try to recall his name here. But I will say this. One guy that hasn't played at Baylor, period. One, because of injury, and two, it looks like he's redshirting, is Giannis Jonga. So, Oh, Marino Duprovic. That Duprovic, yeah. Hopefully he develops down the line. Of course, Jalen Celestine has a chance to come back for another year. That would really help the team next year. Same thing goes for Jason Asamoah. So, and it's not including Tonde Yesufu as an incoming freshman. So, obviously, they still need to fill in the gaps, of course, because, Jimmy Roach is going to be gone. Jane Nunn's going to be gone. VJ's definitely going to be out here. He's a one and done. Let's be clear. Davidson Hubbard's automatically gone. So, I'm just making some facts right there that which players are definitely going to be out of here. It's more like pending transfer portal, as we all know. And we'll just have to wait and see. But this is a good addition for Baylor men's basketball going into next year. And I know he can't play right now, but this way he could learn the system, both offensively and defensively, in order to get ready for the following year. So that's really a good thing. And I do think they'll construct the roster a little bit differently next year. And the thing about it is, you got to have more depth than you have right now. Even if Jeremy Roach does get healthy for some between now and the season ending and love playing again, you got to have more depth than just 8 guys. You got to. Because what if those injuries occur? That's why I'm thinking maybe not spend so much NIL on 1 or 2 transfer players or 3 players when compared to the rest of your roster. And get multiple guys for X amount of dollars. So, we're just going to wait and see about this from here. But like I said, this is a good addition for Baylor men's basketball. And he does provide some length at the position as well. So, kind of like a Langston Love guy, in terms of the height. And we'll see what happens once the transfer portal period happens for basketball after the season's done and everything. We'll just see. And this is like based on like potential comebacks, so it's not like I'm assuming that he's gonna be back. These players are gonna be back. It's to be determined. We'll just adjust as we need it. Of course, I know there's Caleb Jackson. That's a walk-on type as well. So, I'm just making some statement. And it's right there. It's a TBD on these other guys going forward. And we'll see what happens. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 7 subscribers. Score's ultimate goal is 1,000 more, so my money out this course. Like a video, comment video really helps YouTube background. So more people could see it. Sharing the video does help as well. So more people could watch. And if you're watching and hit subscribe buttons for the notification bell as well. And welcome to Baylor, Cameron Carr.